Here's question 2 from Unit 11. We start out exactly in the same way as the previous question. We take an initial salary of $31,200, follow it over 10 years, and use goal-seek to find out what annual percentage it must increase to get to exactly $45,300 over 10 years. And we find the same answer we found in the previous question. It must rise at an annual rate of 3.8%. The big difference in question 2 is that this number, and all of these numbers, represent gross pay, not take-home. In question 1, $31,200 was the amount we actually received and could spend. In question 2, we look at a more realistic situation. This is our gross pay, and taxes will be subtracted from it before we actually receive money. The money we get to spend is the amount left over after the taxes. So, what are the taxes in this case? The tax system in the United States is pretty complicated. The first part of your income is taxed at a low percentage rate. The next money you earn is taxed at a higher percentage rate, and so on, up to some maximum. Here we're keeping the situation quite realistic, but simplifying some of the details. The question tells us that of our first $31,200 in income, the total taxes will be precisely $6,400. Presumably, this amount was calculated based on looking at the first, say, $10,000 taxed at one percentage, the next $10,000 taxed at a different percentage, and so on. But we can forget all that. We simply know that when we earn $31,200, $6,400 goes in taxes. Then the problem tells us that our marginal tax rate is 29%. That means that any money we earn in excess of $31,200 is taxed at 29%. 29% is taken by the government. So that if we earn, say, $32,200, then we'll pay $6,400 on the first $31,200. And of the additional $1,000 that we earn, 29% will be taken in additional taxes. So in order to calculate our taxes, a key thing to find out is how much are we earning in addition to $31,200. Let's calculate that here. Here's a salary. If we subtract off $31,200, we'll get the amount in addition to $31,200. Of course, in this first year, we're earning nothing in addition to $31,200. But if we apply the same formula each year, we'll find that, for example, in the 10th year, the $45,300 is $31,200 plus an additional $14,100. So what are our taxes each year? Each year we pay $6,400. That's the taxes that we owe on the $31,200. Plus, we pay 29% of anything extra we earn. Here's the extra, and here is 29% of it. In our first year, we earn $31,200 and pay $6,400 in taxes. The next year, we pay $6,400 in taxes plus 29% of the $1,185 extra we earn, for a total of $6,744. Continuing this way, we find our taxes in each year. Now we can find out how much money we really have to spend. That's our take-home pay. The take-home is our gross salary, the amount we earn, minus the taxes that the government collects. This is our take-home pay, and that's what we started with back in question 1. To complete question 2, we'll need to use this take-home pay to answer all of the other questions from question 1. We'll take that up in the second half of this question segment.